Hello, this is Alan Wheeler on my channel where I talk about tarot and spirituality. Today this should be a quick one. I'm actually using oracle cards. Um, I'm just going to talk about one card from the Fallen Angel oracle cards that has been here on my altar um, during the working through the moon phases last month, and then up until this from the last new moon eclipse during the eclipse to the which was a solar eclipse, to the eclipse tonight that's coming. So it's been up for a while now, this card. Also, I'll be doing away with finally the first magical candle that I made, and it just now went out. I had it lit here to get started, um, but I had drawn a pentagram and then uh, oil mixed with spices. I had etched that. I had filled that etching and had burned that during the workings last month. And the other day, when I lit it and the wax became liquid, I could see that the star, which was on the surface, had dropped to the bottom and formed a perfectly formed solid star in the bottom. And then today, for the first time, that has just dissolved into a actual five-sided shape. That's the pentagram? Pentacle? Anyway, I can't tip it because the wax is liquid and you can see straight to the bottom. But this kind of brings closure to that whole working for me. And the card that's been up the whole time is this one, card number 11, Purson. Now, if you're watching this video, maybe there's a reason you were drawn, and so you may be able to apply this for yourself. But I'll talk about some things I saw on the internet, from the guidebook, and quickly how I'm applying it. And then you can do the same as it's helpful for you. So, to start with, on the internet, this entity, this fallen angel, was described as appearing as a man with a lion's face, riding on a bear, and carrying a viper. Um, so uh, the other information was similar to the guidebook's information from this deck. The key word again is success, and in this card there's a picture of the lion's head here and an angel blowing a trumpet. So there are two other key images associated with Purson. The element is air, and the planet is the sun. So each card in this deck is associated with an element and a planet, and so Purson may express that energy of breakthrough, of the light coming through of the sun through the element of air. So it may involve communication, strategy, and thinking, or the challenges represented by the sword suit in tarot, that air element. The message in the guidebook is, quote, after a well-earned victory, beware of taking more credit than you deserve. So one of the images described Purson as sometimes coming at the front of his fanfare blowing his own trumpet. And so that's a warning of the dark side of that energy there. This card can signify mastery of something, of a skill or craft, of victory. And again, that fanfare, he can bring allies to aid a person, drawing in support and help. So that may be part of the reason not to claim more victory, as when we have assistance, we shouldn't be too prideful and to recognize the aid that we get. The other description says that he is a revealer of secrets and hidden treasures, and can reveal the past, present, and future. Another way of looking at the fallen angel oracle cards is that these represent fragments of the self, kind of like inner demons or shadow pieces that have been lost to our consciousness that need to be integrated. So if I were to look at this kind of in the dark energy for myself, I would see how sometimes I can be driven to success, and not that feeling of calling and purpose, but more that desperation to perhaps care too much what others think, or rely too much on what others call success to meet some standards that are on my own heart. Another danger is narcissism, overweening pride, again, that tooting your own horn that can come along with success. To integrate that, to turn that to the positive, to take that drivenness and kind of turn it into the motivation that we all need. We all need that will, that willpower, that motivation and drive. Also, we need recognition and encouragement to keep going sometimes, and just self-confidence and healthy self-esteem would be the flip side of the negative energy. So that is Purson with the keyword success. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that will apply to you and bring some good energy into your life as well. As always, I hope you find connection with people in your life, with online community, and on your spiritual path, whatever that may be. Take care.